What does a healthier version of you actually look like? That's a deep question that not a lot of people think about, but what I want you to do is try to envision yourself a year from now with the goals that you want to achieve. Is it weight loss? Is it energy? But I'm going to encourage you to put yourself into the best day of your life ever. What does that look like for you? I want you to feel it. I want you to think about it. Close your eyes and put yourself into that place where you're the happiest. Maybe it's nature, maybe it's the city. Find that happy place, and I want you to feel what you're actually experiencing. Is the wind blowing in your face? Is the sun beating down on you? Now, I want you to pay attention to your energy levels and your happiness. Do you feel happy? Do you feel that excitement? Do you feel excited to wake up in the beginning of the day, embrace it, and go out and do everything that you need to do? Most people don't think of it from this perspective, but what I'm going to show you today is how to live your life optimized. That little exercise right there is what you want to get to from an optimized standpoint. However, there's an incongruency in the sales world where weight loss, exercise fads, all sorts of stuff only keeps you in the mid-range here. So I'm going to draw a graph that'll kind of explain this for us and help you understand on how to actually move up this ladder. This is a little health ladder that I like to talk about. And it gives you a great perspective of where you are now and where you can go in the near future. So I'm going to point out to you that our life lives in rhythms. We all have our ups and downs, and we know this. We go about our day and suddenly we get a little bit sick. So this is the category, I'm good. A lot of people say, I'm good. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm good, right? So the I'm good category is a vast majority of the people out there. They have their ups and downs, little days where they feel off, little days where they feel great. Maybe after the weekend of drinking, they feel a little bit off, so they're in the trough here. But maybe they got a job promotion a week later and they're feeling a little bit better. And so these little ups and downs happens. Now, what happens during the holidays? Let's give Thanksgiving to Christmas a time frame to put it into perspective. Everyone thinks about cold weather making us sick. Sick is unbalanced in our body. When we dip down into this level, it's because of all of the factors in our life, right? This rhythm gets out of control, and because, let's draw this so that the curves make a little more sense. We live our life very close to this line. Too many people are overstressed. Too many people have busy schedules. When you ask them how they're doing, I'm busy, I've got this going on, you can see the stress. That makes these little ups and downs closer to the sickness line, this unbalanced line. It doesn't take much, and I come across this all the time when people talk to me about their health of, oh, I went traveling for the holidays and I got sick because I was in an airport. Well, while it's a true statement that there's a lot more bugs and stuff going around in the airport, the true statement is for you that your health isn't optimized. You should be able to go to the airport and you should stay just fine. You shouldn't get sick just from going to an environment where there's something bad. Okay? Now, another example, what happens in a lot of people is that as they get a few of these dips and they add in more stress and they add in more things to their life, what happens is this whole line shifts down through here, and then suddenly one day they get down into the broken stage. If you want to think of the broken stage as autoimmune diseases, fibromyalgia, different things of that nature, there's usually so much going on in that person's life that they break through this line, their body doesn't know how to handle it, it completely shuts down. So that is the opposite of the vision work that we did in the beginning of the video. My whole goal with you is to encourage you. I'm just going to get rid of this line because we're going to talk about this stuff now. to think about your life, slowly raising this higher and higher. That's how you actually get healthy. It's not one thing that's going to save you. It's not the one diet that's going to change everything. It's not the one exercise program that's going to do it for you. It's the combination of going up this ladder, and it takes time, and step by step thinking about the different aspects of your life. So if you're dealing with something like foot pain, for example, and you're just dealing with it, you're not actually doing anything about it, and you're trying to do your busy schedule and you're trying to do all of those things, foot pain is one of the easy things to knock off. We have a lot of different programs around this, but essentially, if you do it in a non-overwhelming way, if you start taking care of yourself with simple, easy to develop routines and habits, you're going to make this line go up. If you try to do a complicated physical therapy program, if you try to get into the gym suddenly for an hour and you've never gone to the gym before, this line will actually go down. And so I want to take you through the process of this, and so that you can see, I want you to re-envision what health means to you. We have a ton of different programs that are available to you, and I encourage you to reach out to us and see what might be a good fit. We can always chat. But the main concept that I want you to take out is that it's not any one thing that will make you to the end result of your health. It's going to be a multitude of things, and you have to start somewhere. You have to start small. You have to start with routines, and you just have to get going doing it. So I hope this helps. Reach out to us with any questions. I would love to chat further about this. The last thing I want for you is to be going down. We don't like that.